Hi everybody and welcome to this week's weekly free instant tournament on BBO, where we try and look and see the logic you can use when playing a bridge hand. So here we are on board one, and we've had a pesky 3 diamond bid by East, and we have to decide what to do. And we're not going to pass here. We've got 17 points. Clearly we need to take action, and there are 2 actions we could take. We could bid hearts, or we could double for takeout. There are arguments on both sides. If the 5-card suit were clubs and there were 3 hearts, there would be no doubt that double would be the right action. But normally, with the 5-card major, you want to bid it and then double. So you bid the 5-card major first, then the auction comes around to you again. You then double to show the other 2 suits that you've shown your 5-card major. And that would be the normal way. But here, maybe we're just too strong to do it. The question is how much value we're going to place in the ace of diamonds. Normally with 17 points, I'd say you were too strong to overcall and you must double first. That's the ace of diamonds. That means you're not losing a diamond trick. If you bid 3 hearts and partner's got 10 points, 3 hearts and 4 spades, you're going to play in 3 hearts when 4 spades is probably on. So I think here, despite worrying about the fact that I've got 4 of my points are sat here in this 1 card in their suit, I should double rather than bid 3 hearts. But sometimes 3 hearts is undoubtedly going to work better. See what North wants to do, and North wants to pass. So North has quite a few diamonds. That's what their pass ought to mean, not that they don't want to bid anything. And so we now have to find an opening lead. There's something to be said for the ace of diamonds, because then you can see what's in dummy and decide which suit you should attack. But it's very likely now that there is some entry to the west hand, and that East will then use that to play diamonds towards the east hand, thinking that North will have the ace of diamonds for their pass. So it gives up on a trick. So I don't think anything's running away anywhere. So I'm going to lead the Queen of Hearts and hope West isn't going to be trumping them. And they're not, because they don't have any. So partner does have a stack of diamonds. The robot preempted. They shouldn't have any more hearts anymore. They took the ace of hearts, but they shouldn't have the king. Partner should have that. I think I can lead partner's king, and they'll come back with clubs if they've just got king doubleton. As expected, this hand's going to rough, but they should have 7 diamonds in the east hand, but that means partner's going to have 6. And Declare is about to get a nasty shock. I think I've got sort of 7 spades here. 4 of clubs. East really shouldn't have two aces, but I think me leading hearts is the best route. I know we're letting this one make small tricks. I'm going to play the queen. Aiming to my partner roughed with that and let him throw a club to the spades. Right, king of spades. I'm not happy with that. Let's set up a jack of spades there. I'll try and take these club tricks for irony. And partner's presumably roughing the spade. The diamond. Well, we managed to get 100 out of that when probably we can make 4 hearts, I suspect. So 21%, yes. We ought to got it 2 off. So I think partner defended that to best advantage. But no, it seems we can't make right. So it was the defense that we would have got a lot more if we got it off more. And so partner spade was a foolish play. And roughing the heart when I was going to win it was also foolish. And we need to try it. One of the things in playing robot tournaments is to try and avoid letting the robot make those kinds of decisions. But that gives us a bit of catching up to do on the next 7 boards. Right, it's passed around to me. Right, 4-4-4-1. This isn't as a disaster to bid as it would be at playing Acol. In fact, playing Acol, it would be fine because we can bid spades over hearts. So we're going to open the bidding. 7, 6, 16. It's quite tempting to open 1 no trump, but let's go with the room. Partner bids a heart, so we're going to bid a spade. The robot expects us to do that. 2 clubs is 4th suit forcing, 13 plus total points, but we know they've got less points than we have, so we don't think they've got enough to make a slam, so we're just going to bid 3M here. And now they bid 4 hearts. 4 no trumps is probably backward for hearts. Right, so we can't play no trumps below 6 no trumps. The system won't let us, so we obviously should have bid 2 no trumps there, let them bid hearts again, and then bid 3 no trumps, and then we could have played in 3 no trumps. Well, they can't really expect us to have more than 1 heart on this auction, unlike if we'd opened 1 no trump. So I think we've just got to pass and hope for the best, because they're not trying to force us. Partner only has 6 hearts, and they would have been fantastic in no trumps. So I'm going to try the 10 here. This hand hasn't led from the jack, so we'll hope the 10 can maybe make later. We're going to play the hearts from the top, hoping if somebody hearts a 3-3, but if somebody has a 4th one, it's west because they can't attack spades to advantage. And to make all the diamonds and maybe make that last club. 3-3, excellent. Right, so now we've got 4 diamond tricks. We'll throw 1 of the spades on the 4th one, and we've got 2 club tricks, which we'll throw the other spade away. And then we've got the rest of the tricks. So we've got the 2 spade losers, but 1 could go away on the diamonds, 1 can go away on the clubs, and so we can claim 13 tricks. 7-10, which is 32%, because people did no playing in no trumps is better. Only one bid of slam. If you can get to play in 3 no trumps, so how do they do it? Yeah, the answer is no. So this had exactly the same bidding sequence as us. 1 diamond, oh no, they bid 1 no trump, showing 12-14 instead of 1 spade, which is what it expects. Yeah. So you have to do something to get the robot to pass your 3 no trumps. And then you get a good score, which leaves even more catching up to do. Well, this is the horrible flat 15 count. But 1 no trump is such a good preemptive bid. I'm going to make it, even though I'm tempted to treat it as 14 points, really. 3 clubs is a minor transfer to diamonds. I've actually got quite a good hand for diamonds, but they'll need to go on. So I'm going to only going to bid 3 diamonds here. I don't think I can bid 4 diamonds. And because 3 no trumps might well, actually thinking about it, they got 6 diamonds. We're probably making 6 diamond tricks, and we've got 2 aces, and we'll probably get a trick on the, if they lead a club or a spade, we get an extra trick on the lead. I'm bidding 3 no trumps here. Because we've finally got 6 diamonds, nothing to. So here we come. Jack of hearts. Right, so we're missing the ace of diamonds, so we're only going to make 5 diamond tricks. I'm going to hope the ace of diamonds is in the west hand. So the 10 is in the west hand. We want to keep entries in the west hand. We want to keep east out of the lead. Oh. So that made. So I think we should set up our club trick. No, we got to set up our diamond first. So it's a bit sad. We'll throw the 10 of diamonds under it and hope they don't switch to a spade. The ace of spades was there. It's all right. Do we want to duck this now? We've got 1 trick so far. We'll make 5 more diamonds, will be 6. Ace of hearts is 7. Ace of clubs is 8. And the king of spades is 9. But we really would like to make 10 tricks. We know the 10 of hearts is in this hand. So we don't, although I open the bidding, so we don't know. East has turned up with 2 aces and the jack so far. So that's 9 points. They didn't bid. Yeah, they still might not bid even with the king of clubs, but it's quite likely that the king of clubs is in the west hand. And it looks like the queen of spades is in the west hand as well. So perhaps can I make this happen? If I take the king of spades. So one possibility is to duck this, and then if they don't switch to clubs, they carry on with spades. I win the king of spades, run all the tricks, and including cashing the ace of hearts, which is what would be called a Vienna coup. And then if this hand has the 10 of hearts and the king of clubs, and I keep 1 club in dummy and the 9 of hearts in dummy, then this hand would be squeezed. But there's another possibility, which is, no, this hand will be able to maintain spades. That's the line to take. So we'll dock this spade. I hope they don't switch to a club. Because we're going to throw a club away. It's 10 of spades. The queen was there. So, right, we're going to throw another club away. We're going to cash the ace of hearts, setting up the king of hearts as a winner. Sorry, the 10 of hearts as a winner, which we expect to be in the west hand. They led the jack, so we think they've got jack 10. So we think this hand's got, west has got the 10 of hearts. And now we're going to run diamonds. Ten of clubs has appeared from the robot here. I'm going to throw the 7 of hearts here. 9 of spades. So it's interesting. We know they've got the 10 of hearts, but they threw a club. I don't think they would have bared the king of clubs earlier. They would have thrown the spade earlier if they had the king of clubs. So I think I'm safe to do this. Make the finesse. So in fact, I ended up with a show up squeeze rather than an actual squeeze that revealed that this hand didn't have it. And 3 no trumps plus 1 gives us 100%, which at least gets us back to 50%. Not many were in 3 no trumps, and everybody else made an over trick. But we needed that to get back somewhere near where we should be. Excellent. So here's another horrible 15, but 1 no trump is the only sensible bid. 2 clubs. I'm going to say 2 diamonds, 3 hearts. So this is Smollen, saying that they've got 4 hearts and 5 spades and 10 points. So we know we've got a 5-3 fit in spades. So this is the device that the robot and quite a lot of expert players use when they're 5-4 in the majors and have enough for game, rather than transferring and then bidding their suit. So here I'm going to go to 4 spades, playing our 5-3 fit. Of course, this by bidding the shorter of their 2 majors, I've denied 4 hearts. So by bidding 4 hearts, showing 5 spades, then continue to have the advantage of the transfer would have of having the strong hand held up. Perhaps I should have bid a little less. But we'll see if the ace is going to appear here. It does. Right. Right. So what am I going to do here? I've lost 1 trick. If I can get to discard 3 hearts, I'm only going to lose 1 heart trick. And you'll see I've got 2 clubs and the 3rd round of diamonds in order to discard a heart. It's almost certain if I play spade to the ace, spade to the jack, and that loses to East, and East is very likely to find the heart switch, and then they've already made 1 trick. They make the queen of spades, and they will make the 2 hearts, and I'll be down 1. but playing the ace of spades and then finessing spades is the best chance of not losing a spade trick. But I could give up slightly on the best chance of doing that by playing ace of spades, spade to the king. And if the queen doesn't drop, I play 3 rounds of diamonds, throwing a heart, and then 2 rounds of clubs, throwing 2 hearts. And provided they don't ruff till the 4th round of clubs, then I'll get away with 1 heart and 1 spade and make the contract. And the odds between those two are fairly close. I've got really no indication of who's got length. The fact they haven't led hearts suggests that the honours are split. Neither of them's got ace king of hearts, because both of them had a chance to choose to lead hearts. And they might not lead, even if I play spade to the ace and finesse the jack and lose the queen here, they still might not play hearts from ace king. They might prefer to play diamonds. And then, once again, I'm fine. I've got 3 discards. I can draw the last trump. Of course, trumps may be 4-1, in which case I'm not going to make the contract anyway. Nobody seems to be short in diamonds because nobody's led them. So I think there's a reasonable chance 3 rounds of diamonds will stand up. Question is, will the 3rd round of clubs stand up? They've both played clubs. I think I'm going to do that. Go for a slightly a lesser chance of not having a spade loser. He's played 9-5. Right. We need 3 rounds of diamonds standing up. We need this round of clubs to stand up. It hasn't, and so the spade finesse would have worked, and that line would have made the contract. But obviously, they now know to cash their cards. And I'm going 1 down in the contract. This will be a very bad score. There we are, 14%. People would bid 3 no trumps, despite the fact that we've got 8 cards spade fit. Robots can probably do a lot. All right. 1 diamond by North. Well, we're forcing to game. And we've got enough that we can bid 2 clubs and then show our spades. And then perhaps ultimately go back to diamonds. But we'll bid 2 clubs, which is game forcing. 2 no trumps here. Shows 11. They got balanced 11 to 14. But I now need to bid 3 spades to show my 4 spades. They're not interested. So I know it says they've got 2 to 4 spades, but how can they have 2 to 4 spades if I've shown 4 and not raise me? So the worry here is that 6 clubs is making. Because we haven't shown our shortage yet. But no bid like 4 diamonds is 4 clubs. Well, that should be forcing my diamond. They've only promised 3 diamonds, so I could bid 4 clubs, which is forcing. I don't know if then we can stop in 4 no trumps. Because if we can't stop in 4 no trumps, we've got to go to 6 clubs because yeah, we could have played in 3 no trumps and that will score better than 5 clubs. I think we just got to pass. Right, so partner does have quite a nice hand. Well, I don't think they've led from the King of Diamonds. I think the King of Diamonds is there. So I don't want them switching to hearts yet. I want to set up my clubs first. That's my real source of trick. Try the 10 of clubs first of all, see if anything interesting happens. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? The hand on my right has got King, Jack, 8, 6 of clubs. Right. And they cover my 9 of clubs with the Jack. I win the Queen. They've got King 8, so no point of finessing, and then I have to give them a club trick. But that means I'll make 5 clubs, 4 spades, and they can't attack hearts. Yes, so that's got to be the right line. So I now need to cross back the dummy. I'm using spades because that doesn't set up anything for them. I'm going to leave the 9 of clubs. They got the Jack. I'm going to play the Queen. And the Queen of Spades is still an entry to my hand for sure. So now I can play the Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Clubs rather. They throw the King of Clubs away because they know they've still got the 8 as a winner. Now they are going to play to hearts, which is good for me because I'm going to throw 2 diamonds away on the hearts. Play the Queen of Hearts, throwing the diamond away, and then leave the 3 of Spades, and I've got 3 more winners. And that's worth 96.4%. Not quite sure why, because it seems that that's the obvious line of play. People are playing in 5 clubs, but you've got a nasty break. Right, so now we head on to a flat 13 count. We're back above 50%. We've only had 2 scores above 50%. The rest of them have been low ones. A flat 14 count. Well, I always think it works better this with 1 no trump, but I'll do what the system says. I bid 1 club, diamond. Right, now I've got enough to bid. I have to rebid 2 spades, showing the 4 card support. Partner doesn't have much, and so here we go. So we do have a big club bit. It's difficult to know what's going to happen here. West overcalled to start with, and East overcalled, and East raised diamonds, and they've led diamonds. But I've got Ace King of diamonds. So we suspect this hand will have more points. So we've got 14. Partner turned up with 7. That's 21. So they've got 19, and we're expecting 13, 6 maybe, something like that. So I don't really want them to switch to some East, to switch to anything other than diamonds. So I'm going to play the ace, so they don't talk about the king. If I'd wanted them to switch, I'd have played the king, and when it won, they would know that I had the ace, and there was no point in carrying them with diamonds. So, right, so as it happens, I can play either of them for the spade jack. I can play spades first from either hand, but clubs, I need to be playing them from this hand. And I got jack 10, 9, 8, 7. So although I'm running the risk of a ruff, I'll play the club now. Right, so they're all winners. They're going for a ruff. But I got a split 2-2. So now for spade. Now I'm going to play spades. I'd like to lose the trick to this hand bit, but can't attack hearts. I can't play clubs. So actually, I think I will make it unsafe for them to carry on with diamonds as well. So now I'm going to leave the 10 of spades. I'll cover with the queen. So I've got 2 big trumps there, and they're playing diamonds. So I'm going to throw a heart away from this hand. And I'll have a big spade there. Right. Well, already bigger spade than I have. I'm going to throw the king of hearts away to hope that they won't play hearts. But they will. The ace wins. Now the 4 of diamonds comes, but they could well have another trump bigger than the 7. They started with 5 between them, and we've seen 3 of them. So the odds are, I've had 8, 9, 10. They played the 7. We've seen the jack. So have a think. I had 10, 9, 8 here. King 10, 9, 8. And we saw 10, jack, queen, ace. I remember I ruffed with the 8. And we saw the 7 last time, didn't we? Or was it the 6? It could be 7, 6. Yeah. So if this hand has 2 more, the 6 and 4 of spades, they're going to make one of them anyway. So I play low, they'll ruff with the 6. But if they're split between the 2 hands, I need to ruff with that one, play the king of spades, or 6. So it didn't matter because they would only be able to ruff with the 4, and I could over ruff with the 5. That's all their trumps gone, and the 10 of clubs is a winner, so I can claim 1. 64%. So was I better drawing to start with? Some people made +2. Maybe I could have drawn trumps to start with, but I might not have played the right way for the jack of clubs. and playing my way, I might have suffered a club ruff, so perhaps playing trumps is better. Once again, it's a close decision, and I'm not sure I got that one right. Okay, so we got 12 points and quite nice shape. This looks like a part score hand, but we need to get one heart bid in, one spade from partner. This is interesting. We've got 12 points. We know partner can't have more than 12 points because we've got the best hand. So there's a case for just passing and playing in one spade rather than two spades. But there's a chance here with this three of diamonds, that, singleton diamond. But I can't show it because three diamonds would show hearts and diamonds. I'd have to go to four diamonds there, and it would show a lot of points. So I've just got to bid two spades for now. Four spades. So perhaps I would have been better passing one spade. This is going to be a tough contract to make. But as you can see, but actually, I don't have a diamond loser. And we've just got to play the complete, try and cash as many clubs as we can, and then play a complete cross ruff. Is that the sensible line? Doesn't look as though we can set up a suit other than clubs. Five. They're like a short suit lead, so they may only have two clubs. Remember that this south hand is the one they can see. I can't see this north hand, which is void in hearts. So they don't know of the risk of this complete cross ruff, because I'm going to have, there's a chance they could ruff in on clubs and play trumps, and that might stop that. If I can make three clubs and the ace of diamonds, I only need to make six spades, which there should be the ability to make the cross ruff. It does look like I need to try and make the three club tricks. The difficulty is if East is shorting club, only has two clubs, then it's West that's likely to only have two diamonds, which will be the problem. Both of them are likely to have three or four hearts. Right, I'm just going to go and try cashing the clubs, which is the normal thing where you're going for a cross ruff is attempt to cash your side suit winners. There we go. We're not cashing any clubs. But they haven't realized that I still have this chance where I've made two tricks. If I can make all my spades, then I'm making the contract. This hand turned up with six clubs. Yeah, so this is a worry. King of Hearts appeared. I think if I play a club now and get this hand to ruff, I will find a trump coming back, which would somewhat that, but I still now have a chance of setting up hearts. I think I'm going to see what they do when they ruff this club. They have to ruff it with the King of Spades, which almost certainly means they don't have any more spades. And thought that might happen. But they have ruffed with 3 of their spades. I think I need I'll throw this diamond away. It's like I'm going 2 off here. Real. I played that very badly, and that will be a very bad score. 0. 1 and 2 off in spades. Some people made it. So, what is the winning line? If we were actually to look at this hand, well, I'm not breaking. This hand's going to over rough in diamonds. Sure looks. I'm not quite certain. If we draw trumps, we can make our 3 club tricks. 3 spades is 6. Ace of diamonds is 7. Then get 2 roughs is 9. We still haven't got a trick. A 10th trick set up. So, yep. I could have done much better. All right, so we're going to struggle up to get above 50% now. We've got 15 points, 5-5 in hearts and diamonds, and the robot has a convention for this. My bidding 2 spades, although it says Michael's 5 plus hearts, 9 plus total points, I'm also promising a 5-card minor suit. So, 2 spades, 3 hearts from north, so they're not interested in the minor suit, which means probably the ace king of diamonds are going to stand up. Partner doesn't have length in them. 3 spades. What does double from me? It means a take out double. What does 4 diamonds mean? 4 plus diamonds, 5 plus hearts, 25 plus total points. No, obviously I don't. So what does 3 no trumps mean? 25 to 32 points. The partner hasn't promised any points with 3 hearts. Just says they don't want to play in my minor suit, which you'd have thought they'd have asked about if they had length in any of them. So I think they must have some length in hearts. Now it says 2 plus hearts. This hand's now rebid spades, and I've got a couple. They can't have that much in spades. And if they had a 4-card minor suit, they'd be asking what was my minor suit. So I think they genuinely do have hearts. And I can make 4 hearts here. They do genuinely have hearts. They do have spades. So, well, I think my ace of spades is going to get roughed here. Sadly, surely this hand has 6 spades for their bid. There's 5 in dummy, 2 in my hand. Yeah, I've got no choice. Put the ace on and get it roughed. 2 of clubs. This is not turning out well. I was going to cash the queen of spades here, I think. Does set up my jack instantly. It's useful. Now comes the 5 of spades. Right, so once again, the crunch point. Do I play for East to have the Jack of Hearts and ruff with the 9 or 10? Or do I play for West to have the Jack of Hearts, but for the Hearts to be 3-2 and ruff with the Ace and hope I can draw them with the King, Queen? Hearts are 3-2. This hand almost certainly has the 3. And if they're 4-1, this hand almost certainly has the 4, or therefore very likely has the Jack. I'd be playing for a singleton Jack in this hand. So all in all, it looks better to play the Ace and play for them to be 3-2. But then I still need something from diamonds, because though the Jack of Spades is good for 1 diamond discard, and I can ruff a diamond, 1 diamond, assuming that trumps are 3-2, still leaves me with another diamond loser unless the diamonds are 3-3, in which case I never needed to ruff 1 in the first place. Given that this hand has 6 spades, this hand has none, it's unlikely that diamonds break, but there are a lot of clubs around, because we only had 4 between us. They had 9 clubs, so this hand can have quite a lot of clubs. So if the Jack of Hearts is here, then playing the 9, that gives me some better chances of winning, because I can hopefully play Ace, cash Ace, King of that and possibly ruff a diamond high if need be. No, all in all, I think it's likely this hand has, more likely this hand has the Jack. So I'm going to ruff with the Ace of Hearts. All right. See, we got Jack. This hand's got 4 to the Jack, so they've got the winner there. Very unlikely. Diamonds are 3-3. They're not. So this hand's still got a diamond winner as well. I'm going to play Jack of Spades. Throw that diamond away. They ruff. They've got the diamond winner. And now I've got my 2 heart winners. So all in all, this will be a pretty bad result. 42% for that one. Seems like par for what I've been doing all the time along. And we scroll down far enough to find me. There we are. Oh, sorry, I didn't do better. There were some interesting guesses along the way. I think it's mostly in the bidding that I went wrong. Three diamond at the first board when I doubled. If I bid 3 hearts, then we get to play in a game and make it, or doubling the defense. I need to get the robot to play better, play more towards the robot. Here, I needed to find a way of getting the robot to play in no trumps. So it mostly actually manipulated the robot. Obviously, this was good. 4 spades -1. You remember, I had the 2 lines of play. I could either have taken the spade finesse, or I could try and cash the winner's draw 2, just play the ace king of spades and then cash the winners. I think those lines are very close. But maybe the finesse is what most people are going to do, and I'd have had more company if I'd taken the finesse, and so if it had been the wrong line, it might have scored more like 30% than 14%. Obviously, this was a good board. This was par. I could have made another trick. Clearly, 4 spades was the right contract. I took completely the wrong line. I could have done much better rather than going for cross rough. Or even having done that, I could have done some higher roughing, etc. And also, I shouldn't really been in game. I should just have passed 1 spade, given that that would have got a very good score. Given that it was a best hand tournament, I could have done that. And this last one, I've probably really got to par here. I don't know if we can now see what's at other tables yet. Most people are in 4 hearts, and either 1 or 2 off. So, or 3 or 4 off. So, that was pretty much par. So, I hope you did better than me, but I hope you found some useful lessons from this. Please do subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and click the like button if you do like it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Oh, by the way, have a look at my Oswald Jacoby hand from 1956 from the Tyler Hill Bridge Club newsletter, because there's a few interesting lessons there as well. Bye.